Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and to today's reading. I'm excited to get started today. We are going to jump in. I'm going to do some channeling and then we're going to get some angel messages today. That's what I feel is coming through. So we'll work with the Archangel Oracle deck and that'll be in the description box below if you want to check that out. I'm hearing like this time around, like you're more prepared for what's coming this time around. I feel like a lot of it is something about a job. I don't know how this piece is together yet, but I'm seeing an inscription. So it could be maybe, and I'm hearing that song, This Time Tomorrow. I think it's by the Kinks, so I'll add that to the Spotify playlist. All songs that come through the channel are in the Spotify playlist, and that's found in the description box below. You can check it out. If you ever want to and you're needing like a little message from spirit, you can just go to the playlist and hit shuffle and see what comes forward for you. It's also just a good playlist. So if you want to check it out, if you're a music lover as well, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated and it helps support it grow. And yeah, it's wonderful to have you be a part of the community as it's growing. So thank you. I so appreciate it. But yeah, it's something about... I'm seeing like someone maybe jogs past an inscription on a monument, or I'm seeing Philadelphia. So it's like maybe jogging past a monument with somebody and you feel inspired particularly by this statue or this quote that you see. But it's something about the inscription where it just gives you faith or a message of hope, where it's like, you know what, I might be a little hesitant or weary about getting involved in this job. It feels primarily work related, so take it how it resonates, please. But I'm just seeing somebody who's like, I don't really know how it's going to go around this time, but I just feel like you're better equipped. You're okay. Like you'll know how to handle situations that come up, because maybe in a previous employment you weren't as well equipped to deal with maybe certain personality types or something. But this time I'm seeing like there's no more fear. You're like, you know what? Like, especially if you had an issue with a coworker, I just see you saying like I'm not going to tolerate this behavior. I'm going to bring it up at the forefront instead of waiting for it to escalate, and you know, just something like that. Like you're just better equipped to handle a certain situation. You have a better heightened perspective this time around. With repetition comes more experience. So that's always a positive to come, especially if you're learning from the mistakes of the past. And a mistake could even be like, sometimes when we hear mistake, there's like guilt and shame like loaded into that word. And what I'm hearing is it's just like a mistake, like the perspective that was applied to the situation kind of just like wasn't aligned. So it's when we can come at it from a grounded, centered space, it's not really a mistake anymore, because we can really just look at it without these extra or added emotions coming in that may not be particularly helpful, because we're identifying with the emotion. Does this make any sense? It feels like someone who's like if they were pushed out of a job because of like almost like an office place bully or a workplace bully or something like that. It's like there could be so much shame tied in with that, because that might have been something we experienced when we were a lot younger. The number 12 just popped through, so it could be like around that age time, which, you know, could be a difficult age for a lot of people. But it's just saying like, okay, I'm an adult now. I know how to handle this better, but sometimes it's like the kid inside you is the one reacting to this. So I see where like the kid in you might have reacted to something in a past position. It's like the adult is coming in now to sort of reparent that. So if there is this instance of a workplace drama or something like that, I actually see it's like you as the parent coming in to handle it, rather than, you know, let the inner child fend for themselves. Okay, so there's some healing that's going on with this too. But the healing occurs because there's space to kind of just observe and then to do something about it without the narrative attachment of an emotion, if that makes sense. So there's freedom with this as well. It's like feeling free to move forward. For some, just the understanding of like, I know how I would do this differently if this were to come up again. It's like it doesn't repeat. The awareness is enough. The awareness provides the freedom. So, I'm spreading out the angel cards because they like that better than when I shuffle it. So I noticed. So I'm just going to select the cards real quick. Okay, there's 3 today. Another random message that's coming through is sometimes it's better off not knowing what actually happened. I can't tell if this is related to the first message or if this is an entirely new and separate message. I feel like it's an entirely new and separate message. If you're wondering what happened, or it's like it's better off not knowing, I don't really like to give a message like that because I know the mind can have a field day with that, but that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing it's better off not knowing because it wouldn't change anything and there's nothing that's going to transpire from it. So sometimes it's like if someone did us wrong, we want to know that that like we kind of want the full truth around it, and it might not be available to us. So it feels like a past thing, or maybe something you were wondering about, like, I wonder what happened with that. And it's like, it's not for you to know, and it's not your job to know or to seek out the details. It's like, it doesn't even matter anymore. It's so far gone in the past, it just doesn't belong in your present or your future. So why bother with spending any time or effort or energy finding this out? So I feel like this is around somebody who is looking particularly for some type of a closure in some form or another, but I'm just hearing the guidance around that is like see if you can just allow it to let it go, like and really place yourself in the present. Put the present at the forefront of your focus now. And it's like it resolves itself. I've been hearing the past resolves itself. Okay, so the first angel message is clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So clairvoyance. Some of you, like, you're really having this intuitive awareness around your situation right now, where it's like, okay, you know what? Sometimes clairvoyance is clairvoyance, where it's like it's psychic vision, it's premonition, it's your intuition it's clear sight. So it's something that you're seeing or you're visualizing, or you're able to witness through your third eye, or even in the physical. So it could be just seeing signs and things like that, synchronicities, and paying attention to them. But what I'm getting is sometimes it's also becoming keen to the repetitious nature of certain things and patterns. So when you do get into a job that looks familiar, it smells familiar to something you've already been, in a way you can kind of see what's going to happen because you've already been there before. So that also occurs too with past lives. Sometimes we just know what to do about things and we're not even sure or how we had that knowledge or insight or energy around it, but it's like, no, we've been through this before, just in another lifetime. So that imprint or that impression lingers with us as we carry over into other lifetimes. It's like that intelligence is still there, or like a memory of it. So yeah, I'm just seeing that someone is tapping in or using their clairvoyance in a way that better supports them this time around, rather than using their clairvoyance to project like further, like what they could possibly be afraid of. And is that it's like somebody is choosing to use their clairvoyance as a beneficial tool for them and their intuition, rather than almost abuse the clairvoyance gift, where it's like, I'm projecting myself into the future because I want to see if my fears are going to be proven true or false. So there's always clash and not a good residual when the energy is projected like that, or when we're using clairvoyance that way. So using clairvoyance in a different way, a healthy way, a grounded and a balanced way, where it's actually helpful for us rather than proving our fears right or wrong. So that's coming through. And if you need help with this, call on Archangel Raziel. You can also book an appointment. This is something that I do. I coach clients with about this sort of thing, with developing the intuitive gifts that you have innately within yourself, and to really own them in as a skill for good, rather than, you know, allow the projections of fear in the mind to sort of warp this, you know, gift. So we also have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So I am still getting a kind of a continuation with that job thing, where maybe in the past you weren't able to stand up for your beliefs at your job, and or when you did, you weren't met with any kind of support. I'm actually hearing you're met with resistance, and it could have caused you to either walk away from your job, quit your job, or leave your job, or be fired for some. And it definitely wasn't fair, is what I'm getting. But I'm just seeing like if you had to look back, was there a different way that you could have stood up for your beliefs, or was it kind of more like the mitigating, all right, this is better for everyone in my comfort level if I just kind of handle it like this, you know? There's no judgment here ever, but it's just saying like what's a way moving forward, like you can more so empower yourself in the situation rather than take away your power with worry and fear. There's just something about, you know, courage is really interesting, because courage isn't the absence of fear, but it's the decision to override it and do it anyway. It's to decide, you know what, I'm going to rise above this. I do feel fear, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that's bravery. So there's something really, really inspiring and encouraging of you to overcome fear by choosing bravery and channeling it through courage to achieve something. So that's really powerful, very beautiful message. I just love the warrior. I think the warrior spirit look too, where it's just she's determined, she's focused. It's giving me Goddess Freya energy as well, like the Norse Goddess Freya. So, and then we have crystal clear intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So really having faith. If you're ever feeling afraid, or you're unsure what to do, or you're like, help me see through the illusion, Archangel Michael, you can definitely call upon him to help you with this. I feel like there's just a truth or an inner knowing that you possess now. You might not be knowing that you possess it or willing to possess it, because with it comes greater responsibility. But I am seeing it's with you now, and it's how you choose to wield that sword that matters the most, that counts. So again, I'm seeing this decision like do I use my force for good, or do I use it to perpetuate fear? And when we put it that way, it's like, well, duh, yeah, I'm gonna use my force for good. We all have free will, so you can decide that. Also with the courage, I'm just noticing these two lions in the background here. It's also giving me strength, like strength from the tarot. Having the strength to move forward, to set your sights upon something. With crystal clear intentions, I'm also getting a message of, okay, how do I want things to turn out differently this time? And to hold that focus and to ground it in your reality, and just pour your energy, your light into what you want the outcome to look like, but starting from the beginning with it, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I do hope that helped. I feel like that was quick and to the point, but yeah, I definitely feel like there's something to deal with, like a leveling up in career, definitely at this time for you guys. So it's exciting. I'm wishing you lots of well wishes and luck, and I think it's going to be really prosperous. It's going to lead to prosperity. So okay, take care, and until next time, stay well. Bye.